Hello again. Uh, Round number 3, Polish Championship 2019, Lipno. I'm playing against Mateusz Niczyporuk, very strong player. In 2016, he managed to draw with Alexander Schwarzman and Alexander Georgiev. In 2016, he became Polish champion when he won against me as well in this tournament. And he is, I believe, 3 times champion of Poland. So very strong player. And we random position that, if you saw the first round that I random in there. So 3 rounds and 2 times the same position. That's quite odd. First round I was playing white, and Mateusz decided to play the same plan. So exchange back. I played the same move again just to see how this will develop, and Mateusz changed. He played on c5. My opponent in the first round played on a5, but it still could get to the similar position. I was still waiting over here. Mateusz played on b6 with the same idea of the combination from the first game, just slight difference in the position, but this is still winning. So I came up with the plan that if he decide to go for classic position like this, he has less temps over here, so I don't really want to play classics. If he gets here, then I can change the type of position for such a thing, and it's still playable, it's interesting, but the temps doesn't give him advantage, and he has 2 pieces here. Also in the game, Mateusz was showing me that he was afraid of me breaking through here straight away, and there won't be much option to have a nice game over there. So at this point also he could have a plan to do what I was showing you in the game between me and Damian. So again, here I cannot because of this. Even if he takes a double, still winning. If I play something like this, he can go over here. If I play over here, he can either attack or exchange back or front. The position is very complicated. Hard to say really who is better over here. For example, after exchange, if I go here, I cannot play over here because of such an idea. If I take here, he is gonna take here. If I take here, he is gonna get a king. If I exchange, the position is okay for him. So this kind of plans he could have tried. He was thinking quite a lot here, and he came up with move that I totally rejected. So he played here. So now the black has 2 temps less, but also this piece will be impossible to develop. At least that's what I thought. But this move is actually very strong. I've tried to play here, so if he gets here, I thought I will have a good position over here. Probably after that I would have advantage as well. I could probably play something like this, but black doesn't have any problems in here. Another option would be just over here, but then black can play like this, and still black has 2 times less. It will work good for black. Maybe such a thing. It's really hard to say what to play here. Until here I was still thinking that my position is better, but in 2 moves, in 3 moves, that will change, and I will struggle to find any continuation. So what's the trick in here? I'm playing here just for him, not to give him option to develop this weak piece. He goes straight over here, and play over here, and he goes to the band. And at this moment I realized how bad is my position. Why is that? Because in next move he's gonna do this move. There is a threat of this, and none of the combination like this will work, because I will have to take 3. So that doesn't give me anything, and it's really interesting the way he played. So at this point I had to make a choice, either to make the combination right now, and with very bad position, but probably I could make a draw, but wasn't sure about that. He cut me straight away, and after analyzing it, it's probably a draw. Hop, 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 hop. With probably draw position, but black is still much better. So I was seriously considering these options, just because I couldn't see any draw in any other continuation. The position is really bad. After a long time thinking, I decided not to bag for the draw and try to still complicate the position, but after this move, for me looked like I'm forced to exchange here, and there was no draw farther away. The computer is saying that this is still a draw, so I should have, in this moment, I should have played here. He could go over here, and I can play such a move here. Now, what black can do? Black can play either here or here. So, for example, if he decides to go for a king, that's already winning for white. He will put the king. White goes over here, capture it. Now black play here, and then again, very important move. This move would win for black, but this move would be winning. So this move, if black play over here, then after this, that's a draw position. So there was a still hope for white over there. I played just exchange on the black with really hopeless position. This is black, of course, really hopeless position. Black play over here. I played on c3, and now is the key moment, really. What black can do? There is a little bit of inconvenience with my 3 holding his 4 pieces, but in this position I won't be able to use it. So at this point there is a winning winning move on c7. My opponent miscalculated something and he played on a7. After c7, what is my option? So for example, if I play here, then he just play over here. I cannot go forward because he will take it, and he will do this in the next move. If I play here, then he has to go on b6. If he would play here, then I sacrifice the piece and I'll run for a draw. But after he would play here, there is no options for white. Wherever I'll play, the game is absolutely lost. There is no moves. So my opponent in this moment miscalculated something and he played on a7. So then I had a shadow of the chance to make a draw again, and I play on b2. So what's the idea behind it? Now he cannot go over here because I'll just go over here. If he go here, then I can try to exchange here. And he will have two options, right? I was calculating draw that way. If he takes here, I'll take over here, he takes here. He still has much better position. And after this, I think draw would be over here, 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 and here. And that's the way that I would force a draw over here. Quite nice idea also would be if he takes here and play here, I can play here, and now he cannot attack me over here because of this, and that's this time would be winning for white. If here, then here, those two pieces cut those three, this one won't go anywhere. If he takes here, I'll take here. He needs to take two. I'll take one. He takes one. I'll get the king. He has to go here. I attack him. He has to run and I attack with the winning position. So that's quite nice idea, but to make a draw, black can go just here, and after here, some standard position. Black goes for a king, white goes for a king. There's no much happening anymore. So that was my ideas to run for a draw once he allowed me to do so. So yeah, that's how the game should really go. Here exchange and I make a draw, and in the second game the game is still on. But my opponent still thought it should be winning, and he played exchange over here. I think it's not possible also to change it back, because now I have enough temps here and those three holding up those four, so I have 3 pieces against 4, but he exchanged it on to the front. And here there is a winning sacrifice for white. Simply give it away. And now this makes sense for me, because those 3 capture those 4. All my pieces holding the black pieces, and to get to the king he has to sacrifice 2. So yeah, the position is lost. It went this way. Mateusz played over here. I played over here. Mateusz played over here. I played over here. If now he exchanged here, if you try here, then winning is that way. After this exchange, I just decided to take the piece, and after here I just go here, and Mateusz had to give up. But in this game, I have to say, his plan was much better, and I didn't see the draw for like half of the game. Still very interesting game, interesting plans. Until now, I'm not too sure where did I go wrong. Right, so that's the first game. I'll show you the second game now. In second game, Mateusz was trying to complicate the position, but he complicated too much for himself. I played this plan again for black, the same as in the first round. He played over here. To win the match, I don't need to complicate too much. And he didn't want to do exchanges, he just move like. And he complicated the position but for himself, so I could even play straight away on d4, which I was considering, but I just play safe, because to win the match I just had to draw this position. But he played here, I played here, he played here, I played here, he played here, I played here. The position looks very, very bad. There is an idea of this, so I have to cover this, and it went that way. The position is interesting. He made it complicated, but there is no way that white could win this. Now there will be some. He was trying to make a sacrifice over here, but I just took that one, and I just played over here. Then he sacrificed the piece, and the game shortly finished. Here and here. So that's how the third round finished. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. See you next time.